On Capitol Hill, lawmakers voted to pass a short-term spending bill that averts a government shutdown at least for another week. But the battle over the budget is far from over. Kayla Tausche has our report.
The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is passed.
With that, the Senate passed the funding needed to keep the government operating for a week. The challenge now, reaching a longer-term deal that funds the government through September, when its fiscal year ends. Democrats have signaled there's more work to be done before they'll support that.
I want to put my colleagues on notice and the American people on notice, Mr. Speaker, that I will not vote for another one.
We're willing to extend things for a little bit more time in hopes that the same kind of progress can continue to be made. But we still have a little bit of a ways to go.
The president's budget calls for sharp increases in military spending and steep cuts to environmental and diplomatic programs. The White House offered two olive branches, withdrawing a request to fund a controversial wall along the border with Mexico and continuing to make payments, for now, to insurance providers for offering plans to low-income customers under the Affordable Care Act. But it's some smaller, extraneous provisions, emergency funds for Puerto Rico, for example, that have the two sides at odds.
It's going to get done now, and there'll be some significant victories for the president, but there'll also be a lot of bipartisan compromise in it. That's the way appropriations work.
House and Senate staffers are set to work through the weekend to try and finalize a deal. To meet their own rules, an agreement should be voted on by Tuesday before the short-term measure is set to run out on Friday. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kayla Tausche, Washington.